I was adopted from Romania when I was 7 months old. Growing up, I didn't know anything about my birth family. All I knew is that I was adopted from there and that my birth mother was 17 years old. Growing up, I was always really curious. I asked my mom to see all of the paperwork because I kind of wanted to see for myself. And all it said was my birthday, my birth name, which was actually Roxana, not Bethany, and my birth mother's name. That's really all I knew. So when I got a Facebook, out of curiosity, I would always type in her name to see what would come up. And on Facebook, there'd be a few hits. But there was always this one Facebook profile that I was maybe, but no, we don't really look alike. My senior year, I sent a message to this Facebook account, never got anything back. Towards the end of my senior year, my mom and I started planning a trip to Romania just to go learn about my heritage and everything. It's something I'd always wanted to do. During this, she came up to me and she was like, do you have any interest in finding your birth parents? And so she was like, me and your dad will maybe look through Facebook ourselves and see if we can find anything. And my dad actually found the exact same Facebook that I had messaged and said, Bethany, I think this might be her. I think you should make a fake Facebook account with your birth name and message her. And so we made this fake Facebook account under the name Roxana Martinescu, my birth name. I translated my original message into Romanian, sent it to her, and within 5 minutes, I got a response that said in Romanian, I'm your natural mother, forgive me. For a few months, we would talk on Facebook. I got all the questions I always wondered answered. But after a week or two of talking to her, kind of testing out the waters, I kind of brought up that I was going to Romania. The anxiety and nervousness I felt before meeting her, the only comparable thing would be the day before our day. We met in a hotel and it was me and my mom and our translator. I just remember walking out and then her coming into the lobby and just seeing me, tears just streaming down her face. And she just hugged me, and it was the longest hug of my life. And she's crying, I'm crying, my mom's crying, I'm pretty sure our translator was crying. I never thought that I would meet her. I didn't have any information. It was complete luck that it happened. To have everything come full circle was just very satisfying. Growing up, I was always kind of had this mentality that family's not about blood, because for me it never was. Throughout the 18 years, she had a love for me that I never really knew about, and unknowingly I had a love for them, just for giving me a better life. And one of the first things I said to them was I want you to know that I had a very happy childhood. That's the number one thing that I wanted them to know. I'm a very happy person. You did the right thing. You did give me a better life. You gave me better opportunities, and for that I'm thankful. I never felt different in a bad way for being adopted. They didn't hide it from me. They didn't make a big deal about it, but they just allowed me to embrace it naturally. And when talking about why West Point, the true meaning of being able to serve your country and coming from a place that's not here, that's not America, I feel I have a very different perspective on what it means to be American. And I think not being born here makes me appreciate it that much more, because after meeting my birth family, after seeing where they're from, I realize how lucky I am.